What y'all doing? What y'all doing on this fine day? Hey, hey, hey. This fine day. Hey, hey. What y'all doing on this fine day? I'm just saying.
God, shut up. Just shut.
Oh, okay, okay. My bad. My bad. My bad. What's going on? What it do, bro? Old JT got an AK when he raided that apartment. Say, hey, what it do? What it do? Give me your AK. I'm about to go. No, dude, I was so psyched because obviously when you crack into a apartment, and it was the very first time ever, I didn't know what I was gonna get. You know, I had no clue. Not only was it gonna be super gooped and actually worth it, but an AK just chilling. Did I follow you before? I don't really follow too many people. I don't think if I did on it's so weird. If for some reason I did follow you before and for some it would be by accident because I don't think I've gone out of my way. Yeah, that's so weird. Here, I got you. Look, I'll refollow you, buddy. Look at this. Bam. Look at that. I got you right there. It's almost definitely plus tons of people, and I'm telling you, like 100 probably people have come in the stream and they're like, "What the heck? I'm not following you anymore." So I think that's pretty common for some people. It just happens. You know what I mean? Because that happens to me a lot. People come in so many times and they don't know why they're not flying. Oh, guess what? Have you been watching the weird glitch? It's letting me craft SARS. I still can't craft Tommy guns, but I don't know what the heck happened. I don't know what changed, but randomly I can craft SARS. So look at all my SARS. I got an AK. I got a fully kitted up AK, like all attachments. You know what I mean? It's got it's got a laser sight. Dude, I pulled this out of an apartment that I raided. Isn't that gangster? Dude, hey, everybody remember, this is the final day. I think it is actually. Pretty sure. It's the final day to get this cancer research bear. And check it out. It glows. So you guys, if you're ever thinking about doing a little charity thing, you should get this one. Look at this is the one from last year. This is the Wumpus. And check out this one. Isn't that sick? So remember, guys, do your charity, dog. Don't forget. Don't be greedy. Don't be greedy. Plus it glows. So don't be greedy. I don't know, Aaron. I don't know, bro. It's so crazy. I don't know why I can't craft Tommy. Okay, so I'll show you. I couldn't. So last time I checked, I couldn't craft pythons. I could craft high caliber revolvers. I couldn't craft Tommy guns, and I could not craft SARS. We tried it all. Oh, and there was something else I tried recently that didn't work. It was no, never mind. Jacket did work. For a second, I thought it. Isn't that so weird? So randomly, just off stream, just like literally 10 minutes ago or whatever, right? But maybe a half hour ago. Either way, right before the stream, I randomly just was like, well, let me test it and let me see if I can craft a SAR, and it worked. So I was like, I'm not going to chance it and wait till later and see if it not work. So I crafted. Look at how many I crafted. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. I think I might have more. Is that it? I think I did more. There might be some more around the base. Oh, and the one I'm holding, 9, right? Isn't that crazy? Dude, it's so weird. What's up, Drew? What do you mean? How do I get what, brother? Aaron, it's the weirdest thing. I've literally never, ever, 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 in the years I've played this game, I've never seen that glitch. Ever. Ever. Never. So weird. And so far, since I've told people about it, there's only been one person. So technically that would mean me and that person. One person has said, hey, that I've seen that before. That happened to them. So that's it. So technically only one person. Isn't that crazy? Oh, the cancer bear, you can get it right from the actual shop. So when the actual store in the game, when you go in when you load up the game in the store, it's in there right now. But like I said, it's pretty cool. And remember, it gives you 100 it gives you 100 comfort as well. So it's actually useful too. So don't get me wrong, not only is it cool charity, and it also glows and looks cool, because look at this one. No, JSJ, I actually go on live on the perp, and I also go live on the YT. And actually, I always ask people, please, if you can, follow my YT because I'm really trying to build it up as much as I can lately. So if you do watch extra like YouTube videos and stuff, please check it out. Base store, okay, I got you. But yeah, so there's the AK I got. I got this AK out of the base that I raided. I raided the apartment, and I got this. And a bunch of other stuff, but obviously the AK was the dime piece. I made myself a bunch of SARs, so I don't have to wear. Oh, and obviously this kit I'm wearing was his, because I don't have these. I gotta say, I don't have these skins. The helmet and the chest piece are mine. The rest are the guy that I raided. So I don't have forest camo yet. Oh, and the boots are mine as well. Oh, look I also got a metal chest plate. Yep. I have a turret as well, but I don't have power set up quite yet, and I haven't really spent the time to do that. I'm kind of just having fun. So thought I heard something. Let's see if we can. Oh, I also found an extra tier 2. I was going to put it down and see if it fixed the problem with the Tommy gun and the SARS and stuff like that. But the fact that I can make SARS fixed a lot of issues, so I'm just gonna roll with that right now. And then I'm gonna hopefully unlock Hollow soon, and then start using those and whatnot. All right. So what I'm gonna do right this second though is let's go on a very short, quick little roam. I just want to see. I really just want to test something here. Let's put this down. I'm going to eventually. The reason why I was talking about that, because I have a wind turbine, which means I can go wind turbine, craft myself a battery, or just use a couple of the ones I have on hand, I suppose, and then throw the one turret that I have down. I know, isn't that, dude, 9 Tony, isn't that so weird? Remember for the all wipe, there's been a glitch where I could not craft SARS, Tommy guns, or the Python, and a couple other things, but those are obviously the main things. Which is why, if you notice in all the clips, I've been rolling pump shotgun almost this whole wipe. Because all I've been able to use is pump shotgun and SAPs, semi-automatic pistols. So randomly earlier, right before the stream, I tested it. Yeah, it must have fixed itself. And I've been hearing some weird stuff. Apparently, what is it? One of the European servers, I don't know if you guys read it, if you guys follow like the Rust Discord, one of the main announcements that popped up was like, well, due to the fact that there is no outpost in like Rustoria, UK or whatever, it's one of the big UK servers, we have to wipe it and restart right now. Isn't that crazy? So randomly the outpost either disappeared or wasn't on there and they couldn't figure it out. So there's clearly glitches happening because of the apartments. What's up, 800 Snag? What's up? The stream is going amazing. Thank you. Dot spray in that. Well. If it isn't Dot spray. Dude, I got an AK out of the apartments, dude. I raided the apartment, an apartment, and there was a guy sleep. Dude, and it's so funny. I told you guys, my strategy of saying do not sleep on the ground in front of where you can be seen on the camera, because it will draw attention. And you know what's so funny? It was my attention. It ended up, dude, it's so funny. I ended up, it was a self-fulfilling prophecy where I ended up being the attention. I literally went down in the basement. I saved up the 1,000 scrap. I went down into the basement and then I checked the computer and I started looking, and there was all the medium rooms looked the same except for one. There was a guy sleeping in the middle of the room. So that's the one I chose. And booyah. Huh? Look at the camera. What's up? What up? Well, it's the first. Well, you know what? I might have to blueprint this one if I decide to go to tier 3. And as you can see, I made a bunch of kits too. As you can see, look at these. I got a bunch of kits just chilling. And I had that attachment that gives you a higher chance to get slots. That's why they all have slots. Isn't that sick? Just trust dog. Well, no. Plus you got to hear about this, dude. I've been so hardcore stream snipe on this server, and I'm not complaining. It's actually fun. It's because I basically told most people where I'm at. So I've had cool people snipe me. Stream smilers, I've been jokingly calling them. So there's been some stream smilers, some nice people showing up, and then there's been some jerks. So what happened yesterday is a homie saved up 1,000 scrap, and he was like, yo, JT, let's go to the apartments and we'll raid it together. I'll pay the scrap. I was like, all right, dog. Bro, I've had AKs tons of times, yeah. But I'll tell you a story about, actually ask me about the AK after I tell this quick story, okay? And I got another story about the AK. So anyway, homie's like, I saved up 1,000 scrap, let's go. And at first I had to take me a little bit of time even just to trust him. I was like, all right, I guess so, maybe. You know what I mean? It's high pop. So I'm like, all right, you know what? Let's do it. I'm going to make sure I don't carry too much loot, but at least I had a small, like, you know, pump shotgun style kit to go with it. I opened the front door, right? He's waiting there. He has 1,000 scrap on him, right? I'm like, all right, let's go. I thought he was going to just turn and go. So he stops and tries to give me the scrap, and that's fine. So he drops the 1,000 scrap on the ground, like, here you go, JT. And then a sniper turned the corner. Oh, see, there's already somebody waiting outside. Like I said, see what I'm saying? There's so many snipers. And that's fine. There's so many. Here, hold up. Just in case they're just trying to like say crazy stuff, I'm just gonna block their sound. You know what I mean? There you go. Yeah, I can't hear what he's saying. I don't know if he's just like being weird or whatever, and that guy sounds creepy. So I'm gonna block him right now. Yeah, we rated him for 1,000 scrap. Yeah, this is just someone stream sniping, but it's cool. I've basically invited stream snipers this wipe. So there's no hate, only love for the snipers right now. Like I said, if they want to be jerks, that's fine too. That's okay. If they want to be cool, even cooler. So, but I've been doing, the thing is, think about it like this. I basically let people know where I'm at, and it hasn't hurt me in any way whatsoever. Right? What are you watching? This is my base. I just raided the apartment last what's up, CC Place? So I just raided an apartment last stream, which was yesterday, and I got an AK out of it, bunch of loot. Like it was a nice. Yeah, what's up, Will? What's up? I do have a YT, David, and I ask everybody in the stream every time, if you do watch YT, please follow mine. I've been adding to it like crazy lately, and really just like I've been really working on it a lot lately. So if you do watch YT, YouTube it up. It's in my bio. Please give me a little follow on that. I would appreciate it. The AK skins, yes, actually I will. As long as people aren't getting too irritated with the fact that, oh, you know what? There's someone sniping me outside anyway. So we're probably gonna have to I'm probably gonna have to pick my loot down and skip and kind of teleport over to the apartment. And I'll just show you guys that. How do I not get raided? I actually get raided a lot. This particular little movie, I actually am still working on a second movie actually still. So I do get raided all the time, but this particular wipe, honestly, I for one, I started in the apartments and I did get raided. My apartment got raided twice, but I was slick. I didn't leave much in there. I basically like laughed and smiled about that. I didn't. Yes, actually, Pixie Pixel. One of these days, yeah, I honestly always forget to activate the chat over there. So sometimes people will be like, hey, what's up? And I'm like, and they think I'm ignoring. I'm totally a big jerk. I feel bad. So one of these days, I'll make sure I pay attention to that. But right now, I totally am neglecting it, and I apologize. So I'm sorry. Dude, so look at this. I see your name. I can't tell your name. The two dots. The workbench. It's working for SARS only. I tried it out earlier. It doesn't work for Tommy guns. It doesn't work for pythons. Not that I want to make a python anyway. But I wanted to make some Tommy guns. No such luck. But it randomly let me make a SAR. So I was like, oh my god! It has not let me craft a SAR all white. I do not know why. So on the spot, because I figured why chance it not working later, I crafted I think 9 of them right away. Pythons are goated, just not in this guy's hands. You put a sap in my hand with high velocity ammo, I'll take anybody out. You know what I'm saying? But you put a python in my hand, and I'm gonna be afraid about. I'm going against the bone knife guy. Like, oh snap, oh god. You know what I mean? Like, you know what I mean? Like, I just something about that python. Like, oh god. You think you're aiming every time. I'm like, come on, headshot, baby, miss. All right, no, it's on his head, miss. All right, let's go for the body, miss. All right, he's coming right at me, miss. Don't I only have a shot or two? No. Oh my god, it's always that way. You know, super duper. Thank you for that. Appreciate that, and the rose, appreciate that. Whereas little man, the reason why I'm online is he, or streaming, I should say, is he just took his nap. It's just actually me and him in the house right now. So, that's why the door's open. So it's very, very easy for me to hear him if he wakes up. Plus he'll walk in, and then I'll have to end the stream. So that's it. So it's kind of funny. You guys will know. You most likely will see him because he's pretty quick to wake up and roll out. You know what I mean? To like come right in and say, hey, what's up? So yeah. So that's what's going on now. So I have tons of bullets. Look at the bullets I have. A couple hundred bullets already made. A little bit of gunpowder left. Oh, plus, dude, this is extra stuff that I got from that base. I took a tier. Dude, the guy had a tier 2 in the apartment, not obviously not down, but in a box. So I took that, obviously, because there's other cool stuff. He had teas. Now, okay, word to the wise. This is absolutely like a strategy. This is a strategy. If you were trying to raid an apartment, you must take a heavy military backpack with you, because when I went in and left, and I live in an apartment, so it only took me about like 1 minute 30 seconds to go there and back. It wouldn't let me back in a second time, which makes sense. That's fair. So the skeleton key is for basically assume that you're going to only go in once. Now maybe they patched it, I'm not sure, but just so you know, for me, I was able to go in one time. So just hear it. I'm not walking out with anything decent right now. Oh, so anyway, you heard the story earlier about the guy showing up with 1,000 scrap, and he lost it because obviously I wasn't mine. He lost it because the guy was sniping me and jumped out, killed both of us with like a pump shotgun, and he was naked with a pump. So that means he's one of those lame guys that showed up, that loaded it on the server to snipe me. Spent all that time doing the fisherman stuff to get that one pump shotgun, and then sat outside the base. Like, that's hilarious. And to me, if you put in that much commitment for that one play, then cheers, my friend. Right? Yeah, see, I can hear people knocking this up. All right. So we're obviously, again, we're not going to be, no, I can't place the new tier 2. Well, for one, I don't need to. And I'm going to place it. What I'm going to do is I actually have a second layer to my base. I don't know if you guys have already seen it yet. I can't show you guys right now because I'd have to leave and expose, like, basically the front part of the base. Remember, I also have the secret attic. Check this out. Look at this. Oh, yes, I will show you the AK skins. I'm sorry. I'll show you right now. Actually, that's a perfect time to show you because this guy's just bombing around out there. So I'm going to skin up a couple things real quick, since it's something we have to do anyway. So this is my little stash upstairs. I want to show you guys. See this up in the attic? Keep a secret area up here. Check it out. That's the secret attic where it has some prim weapons, some SARs, some Tommy guns, flamethrower, a bunch of cards, just random stuff that I might randomly need. And that's it. Oh, crosshair, you good. Oh, I forgot, guys. I'll start off that way. Bam. Now remember, every 2,000 likes. Oh my god, I need you guys' help. I need to get to 2,000 likes really quickly. So no, seriously. Cause what's up, Daniel? Yo, what's up, DF? What's up, my homie Fries? Oh, someone's out there bombing around. I told you. So for every 2,000 likes, we randomize the crosshair. Dude, it could be anything from this crazy thing on the screen now to like Spider-Man, crazy stuff like that. So let's see how it plays out. Let's do this. Oh man. What is this? So what I'm going to do now, I guess, this is actually a fine place to put this. I don't really have any reason not to. I don't need those. There. Actually, here. Okay, so let's just go. And here we go. Actually, there's not even a reason, but I don't even give them even like a hatchet. Literally nothing. I was gonna go out with a 2K. Thank you. Thank you so much, guys. So, did you see that? Yo, did you see the one that just flicked by, or it was that across the screen? Oh my god. Well, at least this one's wacky, but at least I can deal with it. You know what I mean? Okay, cool. Wait, let me. Okay, good. I was making sure that was metal up there. That's good. Oh, did you hear someone just fall? They probably just jumped on my base and then fell off. Did you hear that? That is hilarious. I mean, salvage. I could go out with like a salvage sword too. I could go out with really anything and just kind of go out with like a melee and mess around. You know what I mean? Rust God in the house. Good looks. Noise. Oh, it's a little bit more. But the hat and mustache one does something kind of funny, and it also puts a little funny hat and mustache on me. But that one, of course, is obviously a little bit more. What are the ones that do it? There's a bunch of secret ones. I could actually tell you some of them. I have to look at Tickfinity for a second. Oh, wait, let me do the AKs, though, real quick, because I already promised that, and I don't want to take too long. I want to show them the AK skins right quick. Yeah, oh, Dots, it's so funny. Yep. It's exactly what I was thinking. You know what? And I got you on that salvage hammer. Oh. Woo! Yeehaw! You see that one? Was that right? Dude, right, Unc? It's crazy, Unc. Thanks, cuz. Thanks, Acuz. G-Sun, possibly. Possibly. I'm starting the team after this. I finish this wipe. I'm starting the clan. So if you want to like start talking about it, make sure you join the Discord and then say what's up in the new thread that says WID Clan, WID Clan, WID Clan, Clan what it do, what it do, dog, what it do. So Clan what it do. So if you want to try to join WID Clan, what up? Maybe Zerg. Well, the thing is Zerg for now, but then we're gonna have to test out. What I kind of want to do is have people like have a well-rounded group. I want a couple people that have. I kind of want a lot of newer players too. I'm not really like looking for people that are like plus 20k hours, because those players are gonna feel like they know exactly what to do. And although they might be right in some situations, I'm trying to like get people to play this kind of like my style. It's much more chill, it's more fun too. It's much more fun because you get to do all the PvP and stuff, but you also get to have a cool base. I mean, literally, I have freaking teddy bears in my base, but I also have been murdering people too. Here we go, Crosshair. Thank you. Oh my god, did you see the anime girl? After all that, he gives me a white dot. I forgot that one was one too. Good looks. So so the AK's in here. And I'll show you right now. Check it out. Oh, here's the other reason why I don't want to go out and try to mess with anybody in front of my front door. Because of the apartments and my computer's a little old, I get insane lag, so I haven't been able to fight. Yes, it was Little May. That dude, that's a high pop one. Okay, I swear to you, I'm not even remotely exaggerating. I'm on one of the most popular servers. The end. Like servers you always hear about, like everybody plays on, like it's always maxed out. It's the highest pop almost always. It might even be the most popular server this wipe. I'm not even joking. Like no joke. I'm on like the server this one around. Mm-hmm. What's up, Donovan? What it do, huh? What up? Oh, so here we go. I actually weirdly have kind of a lot of AK skins. I did a raid for an AK. And like I said, this is on vanilla. High pop, bro. As a freaking solo. Well, there's someone outside my base even right now. I mean, I literally just turned on, you know what I mean? I love it. Yeah, right. I love how I literally have all these videos from yesterday of people be like, yo, JT specifically talking in here and be like, what's going on? Don't worry, we're not sniping you now because we're not, we're friendly, but, we were sniping you. It's like, yo, trust me. And that was even when I even had less, but even after that, I had like 80 people. So I'm sorry, Perez, that you have no stream and it's a bummer for you, but, sorry, we can't help you, dog. We can't help you. Where's the pop at? Well, I can't tell you the exact pop because then you exactly know where I'm at. But trust me, what I basically said, most folks will know where I'm at. You know what I mean? It's not too hard. Oh, no doubt. All right, I'll have to go through them because it takes a little bit. And so there's a lot of cheaper ones too that are they're not all like the 99 ones. There's a lot. Well, there's a few more that are. Oh, like Let 'Em Cook. Let 'Em Cook is one because it goes Let 'Em Cook. Let 'Em Cook is one. I know that. And then there's I think like the Funky Chicken is one I think as well. So anyway. There's this. Oh, do you want me to show you this? Dude, hey, cuz, you know what? It's almost definitely that's the person. Isn't that what's funny? Kind of funny. Oh, wait, here, I'll take this off so you can see what it looks like this. Sometimes it's kind of chill to see what it looks like here. You know what I mean? Yeah, this is the optimized. This is one of the, I only got this recently because for some reason, I just thought it was going to be good. And I actually have a bunch of them, but for some weird reason, I thought it was going to be cool. I know, I put this one upside down. I did it by accident. Let's see, do I have a hammer? If I walk by here with a hammer, oh wait, I'll fix it. If it's bothering you, I'll fix it, because I gotta admit, it kind of was bothering. It's meant to be. Like, you guys see what it says too? Thank you, dude. Thank you so much for those donuts. Thank you. And Bass Boy, thanks for the follow. Let him cook. Dude, do you see what it says though? He knows when you've been cheating. You dirty, dirty cheaters. Isn't that great? He knows when you've been cheating. So okay, so I'll show you more of these. So I got the jungle relic assault. Most people have already seen this piece. Wait, where are we? Wait, here we go. Ba-da-ba-ba-da. People seeing this? Catch you later, yeah. Catch you later. So, oops, what am I doing? Oh, wrong one. All right, I'll go through. I have a fairly decent, so I'll go through. There's that baby AR. Actually, I think this one. I see people using this. I've seen people. I think this is actually a good one. It's not just like a. Yeah, look at it. I think it's similar to the all dead. It's pink and says all dead. It's actually kind of ill. But I see people using that one. Okay, let's go through the owl totem one. I don't even know why I have that one. It just has an owl on it. The Lanzito and Al Capone team. That one's from like an event, I think, like last year. Farmer Lucas. It's funny. I actually watched this stream a bunch of times. I used to like chat with him a little bit, like a year ago, back like during Rivals events and stuff. I was like asking a lot about like how to get into an event, which would be really sick. Medieval, okay. You see that? Oh, the Vincent SMG. I have that one. I actually didn't know I had this one. What? Yo, see, what? Is he in the? What? What? No, look, you can see through all that. I didn't know it. What? That's crazy. That's actually pretty nuts. Look at how much it's gone when you have it like this. Talk about like a hip firing weapon. I raided an apartment and I raided for this particular AK. I raided an apartment for 1,000 scrap. I farmed it quick too. I farmed that scrap quick. So I got the emojis one, the ice one, the abyss one, ninja. Let's see the ninja one right quick. Ninja. It's got a ninja star on it. See that? That one's kind of ill. The ninja one's similar. See it? Oh yeah, you can raid apartments. It just costs 1,000 scrap. Yeah. Oh no, you can totally raid apartments, bro. And I did it really smart. I spent the extra 50. I mean, obviously anyone's going to do this, but I made a smart choice. You spend 50 scrap to be able to look at this computer that shows you basically a CCTV camera at every apartment, and it tells you if it has like a small amount of loot or medium. So basically I checked all the medium ones because there wasn't any that said high. And I looked for one that had any sort of like activity. So like if there was a player, I even said it before I did it. I was like, if there's a player or a running furnace, that's the one I'm hitting. And one of them had a player sleeping in the middle of the room. And I was like, that one's active. Let's hit it and talk. And I was right. It had an AK, it had an MP5, and a bunch of other awesome stuff that I got out of the base. Oh, I think I was saying this earlier, but I didn't finish. The thing you need to do if you ever raid an apartment is you have to bring a military backpack. Because you can only walk in once, and then once you leave, you're done. So yes, it is, CJ. Yes, it is. So basically, you want to be able to carry as much as you can on one run. So you might want to just carry one weapon with a little bit, because it's not going to be a big fight. You don't want to carry like armor and meds. I mean, maybe armor, but like you don't want to have meds and all that stuff. You really want to just sneak in with like maybe just a melee weapon, because you have to kill the person too if they're sleeping. Because you can't loot them if they're sleeping. You have to kill them. Because I tried to. You have to blow them away. No, it costs 1,000 for a skeleton key. You actually, if you want to watch the video, just pop out of the stream and take a quick look. It's like my most recent video. If you want to take a quick look at it, it starts right off showing you how it works, like right away. It's like you can watch because you check it out. It's like a little thing goes down slowly, and then the door opens and stuff. So you'll see it. So yeah, I made a video basically so you guys could check it out much easier without me having to explain it too much. So it's easier, and I don't mind explaining it too, but it's cool to be able to check out the video. All right, so I got an anime AR, which is crazy. I got the Zombieland AR. Gaba AR, Panpots AR, a Ludovici AR, Spinky AR, Trainwrecks AR, Corolla, Team H June. See what I'm saying? I got a lot of them, man. I got a lot of them. Oh, wow. That one's actually... Oh, look at that. Oh, look at that one. It's got a hole underneath it. Ooh. You see that? Nasty. Nasty, nasty, nasty. That's nasty. All right, well, now it's funny. I don't even know what to keep it as. Well, I'll leave it up to you guys, I guess. What should I keep it as? What's up, Maverick? What's up, brother? How are you, buddy? So what do you think I should keep out of here? I'm probably not going to roll out with it right now anyway. Plus, there's someone waiting outside my door. The pink one, the Vebe. All right, I think 2 people said that, so I'm down. Look at that. Yeah. What? It's got a laser sight and everything on it. It was a sweet weapon. So, but the cool thing is, I have tons of SARS. The glitch from yesterday, for some reason. Oh, dude, it also had 5 Molotov cocktails in there. It had a metal faceplate and a chest plate, but I left the faceplate because it was really damaged. And I left the ballistic leg piece because it was damaged. I can only carry so much. But this was, dude, the chest plate had fully perfect. So I took that with me. Yeah, young. Well, that's a bummer. That means you don't get out of the house much, but word up, word up. I'm glad I can give you something original because that's what I try for always. Man, how lame is it to try to be like everybody else? You know what I mean? How lame. So, word up. Wid, baby. Wid clan, dog. What? You know, people rage when they see you have that baby. Loyal, did you see the SARS? So for some crazy weird reason, all the glitches from yesterday are still there except for the SAR one. So I just made a ton of them. I was like, okay, I made like 9 of them total. But we also know someone's waiting outside the base, so I have 2 options. Actually, I have 2 options: walk out with a hammer, just to be like, just swing at them, until they kill me. I got that AK from yesterday. Like, oh, dude, I'm crushing it, dude. That raid from yesterday was so sweet. As you can see, I got it back to the base. Oh, wait a minute. I don't know why it's SAR only. I just realized I got to get back to the apartment. So I forgot. After the stream yesterday, oh my God, I can't even think about this yet. After the stream yesterday, I obviously, because this is how I did it, this is how I got away the first time from losing all my stuff, is I knew people watching the stream knew where my apartment was and that it was gooped. Actually, you know what? It's probably raided because I bet they thought the AK and stuff's in there still. So right when I ended the stream, I literally went, stream ended, I grabbed everything I could, like half of everything. I grabbed the AK, I grabbed most of the good guns, and I ran back to my base, and then I literally just went to sleep. So I literally, it spent me like 10 minutes. I spent like 5 or 10 minutes after I ended the stream, even though I was so tired. You know what I'm saying? So I was like, yeah, what it do. You know what I mean? So I did that. Right? Then I'm good. Oh. If he's free with, check if he's free with him. Well, vendor. Oh, that was from earlier. Oh, actually, the vendor. Well, the vendor. I guess the price has always changed. But the last time I caught the vendor, it was like garbage loot. I was all excited. I caught it. And I actually had like scrap on me. I was like, woohoo! And like it didn't. It had like what was like a 300 or whatever, extremely high cost HML, and like I couldn't afford anything except for like metal components. It was awful. Thank you for that heart, me grub. Thank you, buddy. What's up, Carter? Why Carter? Yo, the Carter Apartments. Yo, it's Nino Brown. What it do? At the Carter Apartments. Oh, it's that Carter. What up? You ever see that? You see New Jack City? You better see New Jack City. That's the movie. Oh. Have they been waiting this whole time for me? What's up, fellas? Nah, they got bored. That's the trick, boys. You bore them. I'm like boring tactics. It works every time. I bet it's this cat. Yeah, I hear him in there now. You hear him? It's him. How did I know what apartment? Superior intellect. No, I'm joking. Actually, I made an educated decision. It was great too because I literally talked about it. I don't know. It's people because negative people feel really like they feel like they feel the need to try to take down people that are positive. That's the reason why. So that's why I never let it bother me. That's why I always have to just laugh at because I mean, why? It's funny. You know what I mean? Like for one, it's funny. Like and to think that someone's gonna worry that much about someone they don't even know, and like and it's a game. It's like it's about fun, man. What's going on here? So I just kind of always I'm always just kind of happy about things. You know what I mean? But yeah, I that's why anytime people in the chat like if they get kind of bothered or they're like, yo, screw off, leave them alone, or I'm like, oh, don't even sweat it, like because I'm not sweating it. You know what I mean? Because it's almost always people. I mean, most people know this anyway, but it's 90% of the time people just looking for a reaction. That's the whole point of it, you know. So it's like, you know, the only thing is lately, and even not even just lately, but like a while, even since like the mixers days and stuff like that, I kind of learned like it's pretty, it's kind of smart and actually just like, and actually kind of healthy, I guess in general, to keep it open that some people end up being can be chill after time. Oh wait, we at 6K, right? All right, I'm gonna hit the crosshair because that we hit it again at 8K. Remember, it's every 2,000 likes. I'll switch the crosshair. Oh my god, guys, what have I done? what have I done? Yo, we need to get that 8K likes quick. Oh my god. No, I'll leave it. I'll leave it till we hit 8K. Live best one. You're like this is you're like this is kind of overpowered. You're like I kind of feel like he's cheating with this one. This one's crazy, dude. Like, it's breathing. It's coming for me. I've never seen anything in any of these. Sometimes it's worth glancing, man. It's a heartbeat, dude. Oh, good. We hit it. We hit it. Thank goodness. Oh, thank goodness. Watch it be work. Oh my. Y'all saw that. Is that the crazy dude? Is that the craziest? That's the craziest one I've ever seen. Did you see that giant red one that almost took the entire screen up? Almost got worse. Alex. Alex almost got worse. It's true. Man, I think that's kind of cool though, because like I've other than obviously there's crazy goofy ones that make it crazy, but there's some that have popped up that I'm like, oh, I'm gonna try to look that up or create one that's similar to that. Similar to that because there's a couple that like the ones that count bullets are amazing. Particularly if the weapon that you're using doesn't have like a 30 clip, some sort of giant clip or something, because most of them don't, which you can kind of do it. You know, even the SAR, 16, easy peasy. Okay. So I don't know if this is. I'm pretty sure it's random because these are modular, but this is one of those weird times. The after party. Oh yes, this is Crosshair X, right? And I was showing you guys yesterday. Actually, I showed you like the actual program I was using. It's Crosshair X, and I'm using the randomizer. So I'm pushing the randomizer. So I'm just basically when you guys are letting me know. Plus, I can look at the numbers. For every 2K likes, I'm pushing it, and then it's doing a random crazy one. Oh, hello. So like right now, basically when we hit 10K, it'll randomize. We will randomize it. We shall randomize it. Randomize him. So yeah, and it's kind of fun. Not only is it like just kind of fun just for the heck of it, it adds a little bit of like flavor to the game because I'm just like having fun streaming. I like adding little fun stuff to things. But in addition to that, oh, is that where? Nothing. On the server, we can. I'll think about giving that type of thing out. I'm gonna be giving it out soon because I gotta wait for a while because I'm gonna be giving it out because I need to tell people that are gonna be joining the clan basically where to meet me so I can join them up before next wipe. Yes, green crate. I knew if I looked around the right spots. Sadly, this isn't gonna help for some reason. Although I can craft SARS, there is a glitch happening still. Since the beginning of this wipe, I cannot craft Tommy guns. And yes, I do not know why. Like we've tried so many different things. Like lifting up the TC, all that stuff didn't work. We tried a bunch of different stuff. And the thing is, what's even weirder is now that I can create SARS, it makes it even stranger of an issue because I couldn't do SARS either. SARS or Pythons. But I could do SAPs and I could do pump shotguns. That's why if you notice any of my clips, recently, I'm basically rolling with pump shotgun like every time. And that's the reason why. All right, is there another green one here? Oh, I thought I was slick. Because I did most of this in the dark, but I kind of know this area pretty well. No, wait, what is that? Oh, it's okay. Let's go. Why is that lit up over there? Whatever, it doesn't matter. This isn't the worst run. I was hoping to find when you find like a couple red crates, green crates, those little stacks of high quality. That wouldn't be too bad because I kind of want to get to the point where I have like 200, and then I can high quality metal an additional layer of the base, and then I feel that at that point I'll officially be. I don't want to say unrateable because the minute you say that, yeah, basically you get rated, right? Do I? No, I do Kingston. No, brother. No, Kingston 400. It's so fun. I wish that was the issue. I wish it was easy like that. But trust me, yesterday we tried everything. We had everything, and I do have it learned. You can even see it in here. Look. See, I have Python. I have Tommy gun. I can do grenades. I can do pumps. I can do saps. And what's even weirder? So this is the weirdest thing, bro. I wasn't able to do SARS all white, and then randomly tested it today, and it worked. So it's the only one that just worked out of all these for just some odd reason. Oh, so small rig. Do I add people on Steam? I not really lately, but I don't know. I'm glad you asked that because I'm gonna have a little talk about that. Like I'm gonna ask everybody their advice in Discord, like the new team, the new clan. I'm gonna see what people think about what I should do in that regard because I can use I have like a secondary account that has obviously less skins and everything, so that I can kind of separate and have like maybe a public account and then my main one type of thing. So I can do that if I need to, because I got that a long time ago. So I have like that basically a a public one, and that was when I didn't fully understand how to stop stream sniping and stuff like that. You know, I know, Benson, dude, and even to top it off, I got back to my main base with the AK. Oh, actually, you know what? While you're here, let's go to the apartment and see what else. Let's see if the rest of the stuff is there or if I lost it to another raider. But I got all the good stuff out. Right, literally, I ended the stream, bro. Right, I ended the stream, and after off stream, I ran the AK and the MP5 and all the good stuff in a backpack, and just I ran that to the base, and then I went to bed. I was like, no way am I gonna go to sleep. And all the people because remember, we knew people were sniping. We like legitimately had a couple of people that were sniping, and a couple cool people. But you know what I mean. But if there's cool people sniping, that means they're guaranteed there's some uncool people sniping. So I was like, and again, that's my fault. I'm not complaining. I'm just like telling the story so you know the whole you know the whole story, because I basically let people know where I'm at. That's why. So so I was like, if I end the stream, 99% chance whoever's watching is going to be like, woohoo, free AK, free MP. Well, not free. They all they would have to do is go, okay, grind 1,000 scrap, and they get everything I just got. And then since, hold up one sec, just making sure I'm not hearing little man. I think we're good. All right, I just thought I heard a noise. I don't know if he's waking up. I have to go. Hey, this is kind of cool. We're getting kind of, well, this is actually great too, because if anyone is sitting there waiting for me this whole time, this is not enough of like loot to like be like, hi, I waited for you. It's like, whatever. You got a hammer and some garbage. Well, not garbage, but nothing worth it. But if I do get it back, okay. An extra SMG, not bad. I'll hold it, you know, pour it up. You know, not the worst thing to have on. You know. All right, cool. I did this for a reason too. I just wanted to show you this other part of my base while I could. So this is why it's kind of honeycombed a little bit, or pancaked. I got a couple extra layers in here. I think I'm going to trap this area or something too. I'm going to do some more stuff in here as well. What else do I have in here? Oh, I have I have a high caliber revolver in here. Okay. That's cool, I guess. Very funny. Yeah, actually, it's fine. All right, that's funny. I'm going to leave some of the stuff in here. Just like the item weapons and stuff. So check it out. Here's the clan thing. Boom. The starter clan, what'd it do? We can get points. We figured out there's a cool point system for clans. Check this out. Score. Because I went on cargo ship yesterday, I got 10 points. So that means we can actually do things if we do like events, and we make sure we hit cargo, and we make sure we run oil. And obviously we're gonna do that type of stuff because when you have a couple people and like a person kind of helping run things, it's way easier. You know, we can set it all up. We can be like, all right, cool. We got proper things we need, everything all ready. You know, and we can use all my weirds. That's why I'm kind of glad to be a leader of this type of thing. because we can use all my weird strategies. You know, like, all right, we're going out to the water. Let me brew us up a bunch of those, those warming teas, things that people don't even think about. Warming teas? Like, what warming teas? Like, yeah, if you drink high-level warming teas, you can go out on the water with metal armor and not freeze to death. You know what I mean? There's all these weird, there's all these wacky things, you know what I mean? I got that. Oh, you got Linnea? Linnea Quigley? Because a lot of people have duplicates and stuff like that, but I actually haven't met anybody yet that actually has mine yet. So here's some of the ranks we're going to be working with, guys. That's hilarious. If that's true, that's hilarious, man. Not saying you're lying, but just like, because sometimes it's hard to notice if the name's like an actual letter or whatever. Because there's a million Margaretas, and there's so many that's similar. You know what I mean? Live since last night? No, this is the first time we've been on, and I'm only going to be on, like, this is more. Willie, what's up, brother? This kind of is morning too, because I got up a little while ago with a little man. We chilled for a bit. I fed him. We hung out. We played some games. Like kid stuff, and then he started getting tired. It's funny. He actually had a little bit of spinach and broccoli pizza with me. He likes that. It's so crazy. What a thing to like, Little dude's like, yeah. So, so you had spinach broccoli pizza with me. Excuse me, sorry, I didn't mean to cough into the thing. And and then he was like, I'm tired, bro. Yeah, obviously he didn't say that. And he went to sleep. So the minute I put him to sleep, I was like, woo, ran into here, started the stream up, and here we are. Now that means I usually have 1 to 2 hours. I like to go minimum 1, maximum 2 type of thing, which is going to be perfect. So we're coming up on the 1 hour now, which is cool. If all else works, if everything works out, we have over more than an hour to go, so which is great. So anyway, this is the ideas we have. Me as a leader, obviously. I think I want to like have somebody be like a consigliere. You know what I mean? A right hand type of person. But I haven't figured obviously who that is yet, and maybe might not even start that role out until like maybe someone maybe after some time be like, all right, cool, this is the perfect person. You know what I mean? Security. I was thinking that's perfect for people that not only people that are good at like defending, but also people that are good at like figuring out if people are like insiders or sketchy. Like, some people are really good at just taking 5 minutes and glancing at accounts and being like, oh, that's whack, that's sketchy, that's clearly something, dodgy to that. Some people are good at that stuff. So if someone randomly is like, hey, I like doing that and I'm good at that, they can let me know. How do you know? I don't, Logan. And honestly, there's a very good chance we probably will at the beginning. That's why I'm going to start slow. And then we're going to basically vet people by playing with them, once or twice. If it works out, they've now like checked, because this is how it is. People are going to start off as members starting, right? And all you have to do is be a good person after that first, wipe or 2. Obviously, maybe if it's just 1 and someone was there for like 1 day or whatever, I might be like, all right, well, we're going to do 1 more as you as a regular member, But most people, as long as you do 1 good one and you're cool, you're nice and you're not screwing people over, and obviously you're not inciting. Oh, basically like you said, if you're a chill dude, not too talking big, yeah, be cool, yeah, exactly. But like I was saying, Logan, there's a very fair chance we probably will be on the first run. I'm considering it a 50-50 chance right now. I think we got a 50-50 chance that the folks, there's going to be at least, and the thing is, there's probably still a 50-50 chance that even the folks, 1 or 2 of the people that might have that in mind might even decide not to when they start playing and be like, oh, this is actually fun. That might happen too, because I've actually had that back in the day when I eventually started playing with a couple trolls that were trying to troll me, and they kind of eventually kind of got to know me, and they were like, oh, this guy's pretty chill. He's a nice guy. There's no reason to mess with him. Let's just be friends, And and that happens, that happens. So that very well could happen again. And you just made it more vanilla. Nice. Modern in what way? And so with Discord Lord, I think that's pretty obvious. If you're particularly good at Discord, I could obviously give someone a couple more permissions so you can maybe jazz it up or whatever. I'm only so good with it. I know some of like the basics, and I know like oh dude, I'm so freaking glad D's and a couple actually others. D, not D's, but Dion. I was saying D's as a D. But boost the server, we're now at level 2. So now my Discord server is level 2. We now have it. It's so funny because the old banner I used to have popped up and I was like, oh, it says cheap throws. I'm gonna have to fix that. So it says like team clan wid. So now we can have a big clan wid banner on the Discord, which is awesome. And I can now give everyone, so basically if you're part of it and you have a special role on here, I now can give you a cool emoji roll as well because we're level 2. So you can have your own little thing in Discord. So that's kind of cool. I'm glad that's a thing because I can now basically all the stuff on here can transfer to Discord. So if you're a builder, you can have a little builder icon. If you're a farmer, blah blah blah. If you're a super fan, now super fans right now are gonna have obviously they're gonna have automatic like for basically like they have first come first serve type of thing. So like let's say I play a white, let's say a couple whites from now I do I want to do a quad for some reason, or maybe there's even a tournament or something crazy, and we can only bring 4 people in. Obviously I'm going to be picking from the people that have been watching the longest and super fans. So that'll obviously be up to like obviously your financial situation and obviously if you care. But I know like yesterday a couple people decided, all right, that's a good idea to become a super fan because they're gonna get like they'll be definitely take the first slots because as you can see I can only have a total of 24 and I'm one of them, so that's 23. So I kind of feel like even though that's a lot of people, I feel like it will fill up a lot quicker than it seems because there's already like what 7 or so people in the Discord with a few more people probably adding today. That's already like at least 10 ready and waiting already without even not even counting the people that just haven't joined the Discord yet because there's a ton more that have been like, all right, I'm into it, but they haven't joined the Discord yet. So okay, I think what I'm going to do now, because there's literally no reason to worry about goofy prim kits like this. You know what I'm saying? Like, absolutely no reason. I can't for a second imagine why it would matter to lose something like this. So let's go over to the apartments like we were planning. Let's just assume people are like, if someone's waiting again or going to try to waylay us on the way there. So I just want to at least have a weapon to fight back with in case that happens. Oh, I also have to make sure I get charcoal somewhere. We might have to like raid a small base. I was thinking since I have those 5 free Molotov cocktails and I have low grade, not a ton, but I have enough. I can scrap it all. Ooh, I have some here. Yes, charcoal. But nonetheless, I need to raid a small weak base so that I can take its charcoal. Literally the small weak bases, that's literally one of the dude, look at all the other stuff I got from the apartment. Random stuff like night vision goggles, large amounts of road signs, fish. And that's the reason why I was able to instantly make so many SARs is I came back with like what I think he had like 20 metal springs and like 20 semi-automatic bodies. So it was awesome. Like it had so much freaking loot. That was one of the heaviest raids in a while. And to think it was just because all I did was just spend 1,000 scrap, and it was essentially I almost couldn't be hurt during it because inside it's like really difficult for someone to realize what's going on. They can't walk in after you. The person has to be there. Like it was basically like I couldn't be hurt, and then I walked right into my personal apartment and put the loot away. I didn't even have to leave the base until after I signed off, and then even then I only took half of it out. So it was extra. Like it was just perfect. All right, when we get back, I'm gonna try one more time to see if we can make anything else. Like, actually, who knows? Maybe we can make pythons or something now. For some reason, that's let's see, pythons are what? Spring and pipe? Let's just test it. Let's see if that works. Come on, let's see. Come on, python. Nope. Look at that. See what I'm saying? I told you. Oops. Oh, shoot. I just made a pipe tool for no reason. All right. Python revolver. But look at it'll make the pump shotgun, no problem. See? Isn't that crazy? Working, not. But it doesn't make the python, no matter how many times I click it. I don't know if you guys are seeing it. I forgot it's on. If you're holding the screen vertical, I forgot you can't see it. But if you turn it horizontal, you can see what I'm doing. Okay, well, let's just get to it. That's silliness. But, hey, what can you do? Which is why I was rolling pump shotguns. But again, now it means I'm going to roll SARs and pump shotgun only probably from now on. Unless it fixes itself again. I just don't know. It's just such a weird problem, It's a weird problem. All right, take a few more bullets in case, again, someone tries to jump us. Oh, shoot, the crosshair. My bad, guys. I'll switch it again at 12K. Oh my god, it's the weird one. Dude, those things go down as I hold... Hey, actually, watch, I'll show you. See? So it kind of shows your bullets. Oh my god, it's an AK spray. I think that's old recoil or something, right? Or is that new? Wait, what gun is that? Look at that recoil. Look at that recoil. Is that hilarious or what? That's a specific recoil to a specific weapon. I'm not sure what it is offhand. Do you guys know? Could you tell offhand by seeing that? Look, I'm saying I have kits and stuff like aplenty. I just don't want to I just don't want to give it to anybody, you know, sniping me. Okay, let's not worry about that. Let's roll. You know what's cool? Even if someone takes us out now, all we have to do is just teleport to the All right, cool. We could just basically teleport to the apartments. It's a CS:GO AK spray pattern. I feel like that might be possible because I wanted to get as many possible wacky crosshairs as possible. I think the thing is I thought CS:GO was one of the only ones I shut off. That and Valorant. I thought I shut off Valorant ones and CS:GO ones, but it'll show Fortnite ones. It's obviously Rust ones, and then and then weird ones. Oh my god, I don't have a. I'm gonna have to beat it. Oh my god, my mic's not working. Killed them both. Ow. Yo, you see that? That was unfair. Yo, see that? I'm like considered hostile. I was defending myself. How about you?
That's a huge bitch.
Yo, you did that, dude. 2 wolves hit me, bang bang, one after another. I'm like, yo. You know, that was ruthless. It's got more horizontal. Oh, so that probably wasn't it then, right? Because that's not too horizontal. That's just a little bit at the very end. That's all vertical, baby. That actually makes me feel like it's more rustic. You know, rust-like. I mean, I don't think it is. I don't think that really makes sense. But Rust does have that that hardcore pull down. You know, that hardcore pull down. Dude, the Carter Apartments. I mean the Nova. I mean the Carter. Yo, it's the Carter. Nino! Nino! Where you at, Nino? Nino, I want to shoot you so bad. My weapon's so... you guys get the joke? Anybody seen that movie, get that joke? I want to shoot you so bad. My something. New Jackson. Yes, David, I'm so glad. Ice-T's line. I can't say it because it'll sound whack on stream and be like, you know, it's a little too profane to say on stream. Oh, look at the paintable reactive target. Have you guys seen that? Pretty neat, right? Uh-oh. I'm gonna run to the apartment. Little man's waking up. Sometimes he makes that noise and goes right back to sleep, but I think I might have to get up. End the stream. Like I said, guys, I call it every time, either 1 hour or 2. It's literally 1 hour and 1 minute and 30 seconds. There's a fair chance my apartment did get raided, but what's awesome, bro, is I took all the good loot out before I left. So let's find out. Yep, someone raided someone raided me. Oh wait, unless, yep, I am a genius. Dude, I'm a genius. I got all the good loot out. Yes! I knew that was gonna happen. I knew it. I knew snipers, and dude, it's snipes. It was snipes. We're gonna immediately hit it after the stream because it had, like I said, AK, MP5, all this great loot. But just like as expected, what did JT do again, boys? I took all the loot out and brought it to the base. And don't get me wrong, there was a little bit in there. Wait a minute. Oh, okay. I was like, they forgot to take the scrap out, but no. Look it. I even get to keep my... Look at that. It'll work. That'll kick in. So yeah. So the apartment got raided, but who cares? Like I said, look, they didn't even take the salvage pick. I still have some stuff in here. I think the best stuff they had was a couple of semi-automatic pistols, I think. But you see how many I even have at my base? It's like, who cares, right? Who cares? I don't think there was anything in here. I had a little bit in here, but like I said, I took it all out. I took all the goods out. Yes. Like I said, this isn't the main reason I was coming to check this out. Not really because I wanted to see if I had loot here, but mainly if or more that I didn't have loot here, you know? Because this is all the garbage I had in there. But then again, I also, like, there was also a lot of stuff because of the garbage stuff too. So who knows? Maybe I got raided from a random, but I highly doubt it. It was probably someone watching the stream, you know? But who cares? That's great. Oh, we got to get to 12K likes, boys. Especially because I might have to go soon, too. I got to change this crosshair. Yo, Harrison, what did you do, bro? My apartment got raided, but after I took all the good loot out. They didn't get the AK and nothing. Not any of the good stuff. So smart, man. I've been playing this wipe so smart as a solo. And I bet you it's like, you know, players like 2 or 3 guys together. They hit me, you know what I mean? Like, you know? But I've been doing dang good, man. How you doing, buddy? So what I'm going to do is I'm probably going to, like I said, I'm going to end the stream in a moment anyway. Because little man, I just heard him make some noise. He's going to wake up very shortly. I'd rather be ready for him than him wake up and then have to walk in here and stuff. So let me get back to the base. I can even show you guys the heat seeker. I have 10 or 9. I can't remember if it's 9 or 10, but it is 9 or 10. I have 9 or 10 heat seeker SARs in my base. Like right now. Just on deck. I'm like, and the sick bow. I am Donovan. Dude, that raid from yesterday was crazy. And the fact that I made sure... Hold up. I only hit him once. I think I was going to go faster than that. Maybe I can still get him. Where'd he go? What? Headshot! I'm like, yo, let's leave this crosshair. Let's leave this crosshair. Y'all saw that, right? Oh my god, he killed his horse. And I killed him, and then his horse died? Oh no, then That shot was insane. Oh my god. Too bad I didn't have more loot on him, but... I can't believe I got him. You know what? Why waste him? Geno's. Little Geno's jerky, what? You got a problem with that, mate? You don't like a little bit of Geno's jerky, huh? Rust Apex. Yo, I'm like, oh man, he's right there. I hit him twice. That was him. He just respawned. So that was him. So wait, so now we know who lives there. Gotcha. That was amazing. All right, I'll switch it, even though, man, I kind of like that crosshair. Wait, what? Nothing dot? I get nothing dot? You see that? I love how I was like, whatever, I chopped the horse up anyway. Oh my I was like, well, you know, killed the horse. Let's put it to use. I feel bad. Dude, the headshot from so... Dude, that was insane. That was insane. Insane. Meanwhile, he's like, I'm reporting that guy. You know? If I saw the distance on that, I would be like, wait, you know? I'd be probably reported. Other door? How come you didn't put the another door? Which one? I might have forgot something. What did I forget? I might have forgotten something. That's not that's no, you know what I mean? I'm always doing a lot of stuff in this game, so it's easy for me to forget something. What did I miss this time, bro? Here, let's make a free light. One of my little tricks of the trade. Wait, what? Oh, short 20 wood. You guys ever see my little trick here? Oh. Well, oh, like the very front door. So I should put one out there so that I don't have to do a so that I can walk in between. Is that what you mean? Because I think I did say that, didn't I? I could. I would have to build for a second. Not that that's anything. I believe that guy's probably waiting outside for me, so I'll probably set this all up and then do it in a little bit. I literally just shot him outside his door. He's probably waiting for me, so I'm gonna prep it up, but I'm not doing it quite yet. You know what I'm saying? Yes, Tacky. After I did that crazy raid, I shut off the stream and I took all the best loot to my base, and thank goodness, because somebody must have sniped me, because must have been sniping me, because they knew the loot was there. They went for it. And obviously they got, they got some leftovers, of course, but I got all the good stuff. Cheers to that. Yeah, Starlight, I got the AK back to the base. Look at this. Look at all my SARs. I got Tommy guns and stuff. Dude, the glitch is fixed for the SARs. I can't craft any of the other things, but I can still craft SARs. I can craft SARs now for some crazy reason. But look at that. I still have Molotov cocktails from that raid. All right, well, I can try this. Like I said, this is still a little shaky. And again, I'm gonna wait a moment because I don't want to. Oh, I have these because it's like it's so easy. Oh, plus I did get out with most of the good components, like stacks of 20 of all the good stuff. So like 20 what is it? Semi-automatic bodies, 20 springs, like all that stuff. You know what I mean? Can we do it? Well, it was amazing. And I have the clip. Yeah, I have the AK. Yeah, it's still right here. We were messing around with skins earlier. Yeah, it has like full like a full entire loadout of attachments too. I was like, oh, how perfect, I mean, technically, let's see. No, I'm already. Yeah, I think I could blueprint some of those, but why bother? It's good as is. Plus, there's no way I can know if I'm gonna be able to craft them. There's some weird glitch on the server. I think the apartments have glitched out a bunch of stuff in this game. Oh, hey, wait a minute. That's cool. I didn't know this was like over there. And did I make a hammer? Yes. Okay. I forgot about this all this in here. Perfect. We also have a wind turbine. I can start setting that up, and I have a wind turbine and a turret. I feel like very soon I'm gonna probably put it. Take what thing out? Go PvP. Well, here's the thing. I mean, I just did a little while ago. I did actually do a little bit, but very recently there's somebody that the second I logged on was like knocking on my door. They're like, "Hey, I'm here," but I shut off the sound so I can't hear what they said. But they're mumbling something. So before they could like try to say anything like sketchy, I was like, I'm just gonna shut the sounds off. But there's a good chance they're like watching the stream and waiting for me to walk out with like an AK. So I doubt I'm not roaming that right now. We know for sure someone's waiting. You know what I mean? For me, whenever I hear that right now. There's a bow guy right outside my base now. It's probably the same person. So I can try to peek out, maybe build real quick and see how I might be able to, because sometimes if you build like here, I'll show you guys. Even if you know someone's there, sometimes you can still do it. Even if they know you're coming right now, which they do, I still might be able to pull it out. So give me a minute. No, there's no way I'm taking it out right now. What's up, Starlight? How are you? And Tacky, there's no way I'm taking it out for now. I agree. I totally agree with you, bro. It just doesn't make sense quite yet. And the thing is, if there's someone in the chat goading you to do it, almost a guarantee that's the person outside the base. Like that's so funny. They I don't know why people haven't figured out, like trolls haven't figured out, like that basically I and a lot of other people have figured out that's like really a very obvious way of giving yourself away. Like if you're too pushy, like, hey, take your best stuff out. No, you definitely should. It almost guarantees like the person's gonna be like, oh, well, now I know someone's out there. I'm not doing, you know what I mean? Yeah, someone's waiting out there. So, which is why, like I said, I'm gonna be putting most of the main things away so I don't lose anything, and then I'm gonna try out a little trick. I'm gonna try a little trick. Oh shoot, my live just dropped for a second. Let's see for a second. I might still be all right, but let's give it a second. We good? No, I am glad you say that, man. Because I don't really care about AK either. I'm just glad I have it for like you guys, because I know a lot of guys like to see me like get it and catch a couple, because it's just like a good. It's just like it's a nice good check mark for your white getting one. So I like to get one. But yeah, because of how I have my mouse, I have a DPI shift slowdown button that I use to aim and like snipe a little bit better. That works amazingly with the tier 2 weapons because they have basically no recoil. So when you bust out the sap and I turn down that lower DPI, I beam with it. I do the same thing with the SAR. I do the same thing. I do it a little bit with the Tommy gun, but it's a little bit. But bro, when I take out like the SKS is not as bad either, but the AK in particular, it's not good enough. The DPI shift is not strong enough to handle the recoil. Because I tested it. I kept trying to play on the like heli servers or whatever, like the aim train. I was getting my butt handed to me. I'm telling you, I was losing almost every time, and I was like, dude, what's happening? First, I started thinking people were cheating or something was wrong, and then I realized, wait a minute, I can't hold down the DPI shift like I regularly do. It makes you lose control. So basically, I let go of it, and then I started basically winning half and half. So I was like, okay, I got to practice more, but that's what happened. So I was like, my mouse is totally burning me for that. So I'm a little worried about taking it out because I'm kind of unpracticed right now with my current mouse loadout. And I know that sounds kind of like an excuse, but that's legitimately exactly the reason why I'm like, it's, it is tacky. That's why Starlight, well, I'm not going to be doing any duos soon because I specifically just am starting a clan. Like we have a whole thing planned going on. There's actually people have also became super fans just yesterday so that they have like first excuse me, first priority is probably the best word to use. So I'm definitely got to focus on that. So I'm going to be doing that. People obviously are and everyone's kind of invited, but I still have to vet everyone. So some people might not go through. Like if someone's like only been around for a couple of days and their account is brand new, we might have to say like you might have to wait. You know what I'm saying? You might have to wait before we like let you into like for instance. Well, what we might do is here's a great idea. I didn't think about this. We can do this for people that are, because we can do starting members that are like, I mean, we could still do this even with starting members. We'll decide this, but we could do like member starting. Like this could be something that's even like if someone's brand new, but hey, what's up, Tone? What's up, brother? So basically, this is like the opposite of Tone. So something that's like new and I don't really know that well, and I don't really know so I'm still worried. Maybe it could be non-code. You know what I mean? A non-code member. So that would be super beginning. So that means they would start, but they would have to make their own base nearby. Okay. Done. All right. So once I'll tell you anyway right after the stream, whatever the server I'm on, so you can meet up if you want to anyway, because we'll often need to do that with everyone so that I can actually add you to it, because I think we got just like a team, we're gonna walk up and be like, boop, add you. So that's cool anyway. But yeah, I got you. And the cool thing about security is great for like knowing base stuff, but also keeping an eye on like sketchy accounts. That's the other idea of it. Yeah. Oh, this is the clan. This is the clan. Clan Wid clan. What it do clan. That's why I was like, oh, that's why I thought you were like legitimately saying that, because definitely. I would assume you'd be in one of these better roles, or one of these higher starting roles that I can give like other permissions to. Cause check it out, I can have it where you can do like you can kick. I'll have it where you'll be able to kick as opposed to no one else. You know what I mean? And maybe invite. You know what I'm saying? Things like that. I'll probably be the only person to do like, um, what's this? Like messages a day and stuff like that. Yeah, this is brand new. This happened the same day as the apartments. That's the reason why I've been talking about. I forgot you haven't been in some of the streams where I was talking about it, but that's why I've been kind of gung ho. I'm actually gonna chew some of this gum, this neuro gum, guys. I'm really gung ho about doing this clan thing. Like legitimately, I want to kind of bring back like kind of that old cool clan thing that you like, that scene that used to exist where like you have allies. And I kind of, here's a great idea. I actually was watching some old videos about clans and stuff like that so I know what the heck I'm talking about. I like to do that. I like to research so I know what I'm doing. So what I really want to do, and I heard this idea and it's genius, as I was thinking maybe once a week or maybe once every 2 weeks, we'll do like extra short because so that people aren't like, oh, this sucks. I don't want it to be a chore. We'll do like a 5 to maybe 10 minute Discord chat where everybody can just voice. You know what I mean? That'd be perfect for just so then everyone gets to know each other, everybody gets to know their voice, and then it could be like a legitimate clan. And then you usually can figure out if there's 1 or 2 people or the bad like seeds. If there people that aren't cool, you usually can pick it out after hanging out, chatting for a bit. So I think it'll be great. You know? Which one would you be in? Well, anyone starting, let's see, Harrison. Unless you have like an extreme amount of scrap from watching the stream for like a long time, excuse me, then probably you'll start like most folks. Here we are. Where it would be member starting. You know? Anyone that's a super fan is going to get kind of first come, first serve. Obviously. Because remember, there's going to be sometimes we're going to be in servers that only have 4 players. And what if I want to like apply for the Fancy Orbs event? And what if we like get, what if we get picked and we get to go in one of the events? I'm only going to be able to bring a certain amount of people. So that's when it's going to really matter if you have like, if you've been around for a while. So if you're like a super Meatball, yo, Meatball in the house. What's up, buddy? I'm so glad that yours works too. Because most people's haven't worked for so long. And I've had that broken for like so many months. And I finally fixed it fairly recently. And it's like, bam, it just worked for you for the first time. So that's so awesome. That's awesome. Not funny. So yeah, so these are, I'm still kind of coming up with ideas. Oh, plus, check this out, Tone. You notice how I have 10 points? Look at this. We found this out yesterday. So I'm actually going to make it, I'm surprised I didn't make, I was going through my clips. I guess I didn't see this one because I've been trying to clip everything so I can teach people stuff. But look at this. Score. I boarded cargo ship, so I got 10 points 11 hours ago. So now the clan has 10 points. Leaderboard. There's points. We're actually on the higher leaderboard because some people haven't done anything yet. So technically we're up here. Look at this. Wid clan. Clan, what it do? Wid clan. Wid clan. Clan, what it do? Wid clan. So there we are. Logs. See? Oh, homie already suggested. Oh, wasn't it you, Tacky, that said you're down for farming starting off? Yeah, I'm doing exactly. I'm so psyched to just start doing some bigger raids. Start doing some bigger raids, and of course, like hitting cargo more. It's just so chill. You know what I mean? So, but that's what I'm saying. So it's pretty cool. So we have some folks that already are down with some certain roles. You know, and the thing about me is, I'll probably be rolling with everybody no matter what. Like, I'll probably be farming next to you sometimes because I don't mind farming. I'm like, yo, who needs stuff? I definitely farm. So I'll probably be farming with you. I'll probably be doing the building. But I'm totally okay. If someone shows up and is like, hey, I just happen to like be one of those insano builders, and I'll show you my stuff real quick. And then we pop on the server and they're like, check this out. And they build some madness. I may hand the keys over. You know what I mean? I might be like, all right, you can now build and I can now focus on other stuff. Because I know my like, I'm excited about using my weird, because I was watching all these old videos about clans and stuff like that, and I was like, dude, there was so many like things that kind of reminded a little bit of me about like these weird solos that would start clans. there'd always be like eccentric solos, kind of like me, like guys that use weird parts of the game to play. They don't really play like everybody else, and then they start a team, and usually they do well because those weird tactics give everybody an advantage. And I'm like, you know what, this could be kind of sick. You know what I mean? Literally talking today about just like the fact that you can boost your horse with, with with the adrenaline shot. I mean, with the healing shot, and most people don't even know that. You know what I mean? Like these simple things, and like me being able to just teach everybody in the team all that stuff all the time is going to give everybody all these little skills, you know. And I feel like all of us using stuff, I think this will be awesome if we specifically, like, I think on our very first wipe, I think our main focus, because we'll write it down, because think about it, we'll have this little log here to use, or wherever is it, announcement, we can use this to specifically be like, all right, this is what we're going to do now, let's focus on this stuff. And that'll actually even keep me focused too, because you know me, I get all over the place. So I'm thinking let's say we want to go on, let's say we want to like, or let's say we want to specifically get some sort of like one component. I can put it up like, okay, today we're looking for this because we're going for, when is first wipe? Basically, if I get raided or if something disappears this particular wipe, if something happens now, it'll jumpstart it. But I'm figuring right after this one, so probably like next week. That's what I'm hoping for next week. You know what I mean? But anyway, I just love the idea that we can basically kind of give people roles, use us as a hub to basically give information, and the fact that there's a score is so cool. But anyway, I think enough on that. I still think it's, plus, obviously, I feel like this is obvious, but this is clearly not the logo. That's not the logo. We're gonna have to mess. This is what's great. I actually have the app, Rustangelo, that allows you to basically paint any cool picture on these. I know you guys have probably seen it. Anybody that plays Rust, you know when you randomly see people's canvases and you're like, what the heck? And you know how it looks perfect? It'll be like SpongeBob or something, but it's like drawn perfectly, and you're like, there's no way someone did that with a mouse. It's because they use an app called Rustangelo. I actually have that. The weird thing is I tried using it recently to like show you guys, like I was gonna like make the base look crazy with these wacky pictures and then show up. Sadly, it doesn't work. So it didn't work. I don't know if I have to update it. I don't know what's going on. So I'll figure it out in the meantime, and then basically our banner can be something very cool. So like I'll be able to make it maybe off board, like create it myself with other tools, and then transfer it with Rustangelo and make it really cool. Yes, the Discord's the main thing, Neko. Being part of the Discord would be like the main and first like order of business for joining, you know. Shoot. I do this. I can just go. Cool. Oh, should do the. There we go. Wait, what? All right, we're good. Oops. There we go. Word up. Is there any particular skills that you have? And like I said, and these questions too aren't like because that it's not like other like because we've seen other wipes too. They're like people like you have to do all these things, and if you have to do this role, and now you do that's the only thing you can do, and it's like nah, that's not even remotely how I'm like thinking of this. You know what I mean? But I am thinking of like having it like tactical in a fun way. Like all right, what are you good at, so that we can focus on what you're good at, so that it's also more fun. You know what I mean? Because it's a double whammy focusing on what you're good at. Because it's not just like tactically good, but it's also more fun. So it's literally, there we go. It's literally win-win, you know? Hold up. Let's finish this. And we are done. Nice. Plus, I can put a shotgun there pointing straight down. Talk about protecting the front area, right? Sick, right? And then the front, that means I can actually leave a garage door there if I want. Thank you. Dirt Rider. Dirt Rider. You ride Hondas, Dirt? You ride dirt you ride dirt bikes? Like motocross? You do like motocross stuff? Excuse me. Let's see. Is there anything else I should put in here? Oh, but this is where the clan table is. That's what like that's how I'm able to access this stuff now. Now I don't know if because when I push J, it goes straight to it. I don't know. I really don't know how like what if you can do it when you're outside of your base. I really don't know. All the time. That's it. The reason why I ask is back when I was like I'm talking like a little like a kid like like I was really young. Like I was like 13 or something. You know what I mean? I was very very young. I used to go to motocross events, and I was one of like the little kids that would go and do like the flag if someone crashed, you know, and like a little kid will come out and be like and like help him out, and like I would do that for like a $20 like ticket and something, no, like $20 or something, like food ticket or something. I forget what it was, but I used to do that when I was real little. That's why I said that's why I asked. That's funny. Okay. I don't have a place to put this now. Let's just place it here to be silly. And let's put this stuff away. Actually, I'm really glad you reminded me to do this, bro. Because I kind of hated walking outside this door to get in here. And I was able to be, you know, door camped. Now I can actually use that other room. And because this is pretty, it's, don't get me wrong. This is a cozy, awesome base, but it is officially cramped. Like, there is no more space. As you can, you know what I mean? Everything's done in triangles. You know what I mean? It's like, look at there's even a like. I mean, look at this. Don't get me wrong. This is a base and a half. This is so well made. I love this base, but it's tight. This is a tight spot. Oh, you know what? I'm just gonna burn this. I need charcoal. That's not one of the things I want to leave the base for. You know what? There is nothing to like lose on me right now. I mean, literally, unless I want to take. You know, let's go bone armor instead. I just basically I don't want to give anything to a snipe right now. So I'm gonna bone armor it up, which is fine. Bone armor works totally fine. Okay. Oh yeah, and just make sure if whatever your name is, just like say, hey, it's me, Tacky, so that I know who's who. Because all the time people join in and like they don't actually let me know who it is, and they're like, hey, what's up? It's me, or they're just like, all right, I've joined. And I'm like, who? And meanwhile, their name's like, you know, Big Johnny Steez over on one, and on the other, it's like, you know what I'm saying. It's just like not the same. It's sometimes totally different. Okay, perfect. And if you notice on the Discord, the very, very top of the list, it says Wood Clan. I pinned it to make it super easy. Wilder 123, cool. Just make sure what makes it really easy. If you say your name in there, when I take a minute to look through it, what I'll do is I'll click your name, and there's a little area where you can put like a note, like where it's only visible to me, and I can put people's names next to it to not only remind myself, but so I know for sure, like I don't mess it up, because obviously there'll be a ton of weird new names that I don't know and I'll have to get used to, and it'll be really difficult if I don't have a system, and that's a good way to have a system. So that's how we'll do it, which is great. It works good that way. All right, let's go on like a because the stream's gonna have to end pretty soon, and I don't want to have spent this whole time basically banging around the base. Like I didn't do enough, and I feel bad. So let me get out of here. Yeah, I didn't do enough. Let's roll. Well, again, I did have someone knocking on my front door the second I logged in, so I guess you can't hold it against me too bad, right? I don't give the server out right away in the chat. But I'm gonna be playing with it with like I'm making a clan. We're starting at this next server. I mean this next wipe. So basically next week essentially. And that's why this week has gotten great to like talk about it and figure out what we want to do and who wants in. And that's why I'm making sure people go through the Discord, and it only takes 2 seconds, so it's not a very difficult it's not a very difficult vetting process. But I like that because some people, even just doing that, it'll be like a little too much. They don't want to bother. So it's a great way to like find out if someone's not actually all that interested. I'm assuming someone's shooting at the yeah. Oh, he's up there. I didn't know he was up there. I would have shot at him. Wait, what? Oh, he pulled out the old got him once. Oh, he got me too. Nice. I only hit him once. I gotta be careful. What? Okay. Yeah, I'm good. Yeah, I'm good. Are you serious? You see that? Like, what? I have 40 FPS right here. I can't fight at my base. Yeah, it's... The thing is, I don't even want to give that guy that much credit right now, Tacky. Because I probably was, like, out there. My shot probably was barely there. And then he probably had... Like, when he shot me, that's why it looked like I was already out of the way. The lag, like, the FPS I'm dealing with, he probably was just, like, easy shot. You know, he probably actually hit me without any problem there. Like, I doubt that probably was a legit shot. I mean, they're body shots, too. It's not like he was using something that hit me in the head. I think those were legit. But I'm pretty sure the lag made that easy for him. I mean, I'm looking at 40 FPS. It's so rough, man. I mean, I shot him just because it was kind of fun. He was right there. But I generally, I don't want to fight near my base. I can't win the fights. I can't. It's like almost impossible. Actually, are there any extra bullets in here I can just take with? Darn it. Now I'm all damaged. All right, I'll get a few more bullets and heal up real quick. Jeez. I'm like trying to just go out real quick for one like last thing, and of course that has to happen, right? It's totally my fault too. I could have just ignored that. I haven't shot at the wrong guy. You know? Can you farm for me for free? Well, I mean, for free. I mean, I don't think there would be a cost involved anyway. So anyone like, the thing is, I'm starting to clan this app right after this wipe, or yeah, right after this wipe. So anyone, oh look, I have all this armor in here too, guys. Oh, dude, good call, Tacky. Those are the funnest, dude. Even on a lower pop server, it's still so fun to find an airdrop. You know what I mean? It's like it's you know what I mean. It's like satisfying, you know. All right, sitting on comfort the bed and all these bears, it immediately goes comfort 100. Isn't that hilarious? Oh, never mind. It's the workbench. I forgot that workbench has that specialty. You can sit on it, and it gives you 100. This thing right here. I forgot that gives you 100. I was wondering why I was immediately getting such good comfort. I thought it was the bears. I kind of want to still just believe it is because it's like the charity bears. So I'm just like, it's the bears. Let's just believe it's the bears, guys. And dude, look at this. I got loot. Oh, you know what, man? Why didn't I just? Lately, I gotta say, I used to be really lucky when it came to having the right items at the time. Why didn't I just have the SAR on me at that moment? You know? Guy on the roof. There's no way the SAR would have, not done it right for me right then. I could have put him down before he even turned, you know? I even got a little too excited with the sap. I gotta calm down. Because literally, that first guy, I'm like, pop, pop. I saw the guy and I went, I shot like a friggin' yeah, that's the thing. Pro, man, I definitely did an amateur shot then though. I shot like an amateur, and that was just because sometimes, and that's not my fault. That happens to everybody. You get a little excited sometimes, and instead of just going tap tap tap, you just unload like ah, and I did that, and I went ah. So I only hit one shot or no shots on the second run through. If you notice, I started hitting them when I was only firing ones at a time. Pap pap, because I calmed down and take my shot. But when I just fired, it got crazy, Yeah, I got an AK and everything, bro. Check it out, Jake. AK, I raided for that yesterday, and I made the SARS. I raided for a couple of the other things, too. I raided for this. I raided for this. I found this. I crafted all this. I crafted the SARS. But the AK, dude, I took the AK out of a apartment, bro. Isn't that sick? Snaked it out of apartment 106. I was kind of hoping that they would see that. I was so hoping that the person that I raided watched that clip. I made sure to show like their room number when I made the clip, because I was hoping if they got raided and saw it, they'd be like, "Yo, that's my friend." And like they, you know what I mean? Obviously, some people might jokingly say it on there, so they'd have to prove it in some way. But I was still hoping that somehow someone would be like, "Dude, that's me, and here's proof." No. The glitch with the door didn't work. You can still go in if the door's open. It wasn't a penthouse. It was a medium loot, medium place. And the only reason I chose it is because it was the only one that when I checked the cameras had a player visible. And it's so funny because just before I did that, an hour before that, I talked about the strategy of making sure when you go to sleep there that you stay out of view because it most likely will get you raided. And literally, man, still dogs out there, wolves. But literally, exactly what I said happened. And someone was clearly sniping me and raided my apartment right after I raided the apartment after my stream. But I outsmarted them, like previously this wipe. Right after I ended the stream, instead of going to sleep, like I said, I was like, good night, guys. I ended the stream. I stayed up for 10 more minutes, and I took all the loot to here. That's why I gotta go, guys. Yep. All right, friends. I'll see you, boys. Much love. Come in, bud. I love you, buddy. Here's the big man himself, the champion. Hey, sweetheart. Here's the big boy, JT Jr., the champion. This is the master Rust player right here. He's the best. Let's look at this man. Dude, JT Jr. in the house. You love Dada? Dada love you. You a good boy. You're such a good man. I love you, huh, Bubba? This good man. Justin Jr., this good man. Yep, dude. Russ JT Jr. in the house, bro. Alright, I'm gonna head out though. It's funny, he'll probably chill and stuff, but I'm not gonna run around trying to PvP. But he will chill for a little bit. But he'll probably, just in case he gets bored and rolls out. My PC specs, to be totally honest, man, kind of old. Like, this PC was a gangster PC like 6 or 7 years ago. You know what I mean? It's an i7. That's why I think it still holds up. But it's like i7, 420 gigahertz. It was 16 gig RAM. And then I bumped it up to 32 for only $20. No joke. No exaggeration. Well, 25 because it's $5 shipping and handling. Ultimate deal on eBay. Literally, imagine that, spending $20 to bump from 16 to 32. But that's probably because the system is so old. So the RAM was cheap. So I got super lucky there. And I'm telling you, and a lot of people know this because people were watching back then, and everyone noticed. They're like, dude, why are you winning fights all of a sudden like crazy? And I'm like, dude, the difference between 16 gig and 32 changed everything. I stopped lagging every time someone shot, a Tommy gun at me, or every time I fired a double barrel shotgun too quickly. You know what I mean? I would always lag at stupid stuff like bullets. I'd be like, oh, come on. But nope, no longer. The 32 saved me. And then after that, I had to upgrade. I owned 2 upgrades. The other one was I had a 240 gig SSD, but I needed more space to hold Rust because it was overflowing and it was screwing me up. So I got another one for super cheap, eBay again, to go to 480. Installed it myself. Just clone the other drive. I unlocked the partition and boom, it was good to go. And it works pretty good. It's not great. Like, for instance, perfect example is right now. I keep doing terrible near my base. Even right then, I did so bad against that guy because I'm working with 45, 40, and sometimes just barely 50 FPS because I'm right next to the apartment. So I've been kind of lagging a little bit. So there is that problem. So I definitely, you kind of do much. But, like, I'm a perfect example of probably the most bare bones. But don't get me wrong, this PC was the bomb 6 years ago. You know what I mean? It was pretty expensive back then. So it's not like it was a cheapo computer at any point. It was still at one point in time. It was still a pretty expensive computer. Oh, plus remember, like most people know, I'm also not running just Rust. I'm also streaming, so I have my laptop running the stream. So right now, Rust is running on my PC. But there's a laptop right here running the stream, which is why I always have to lean over to switch to this mouse right here. This mouse is my laptop, and then I have the wired one here. What up, home? So here we go. Little man, as you can see, little man is just woken up. He's hanging out, so I'm going to have to go in a second. I'll just kind of chat with you guys, telling you a couple little things that I was... Exactly. Yeah. Plus, a lot of you guys have asked you how he's been, and... like, a lot of times I've been ending the stream right before he's woken up, so I figured I'd wait a second and let people say hi real quick and see him for a minute before I end the stream. Plus, once he saw me, he was like, oh, cool, this is chill. You know what I mean? Oh, well, word up, I'm glad. Well, here's the duder. Here's the duder himself. Russ JT Jr., my partner in crime. Russ JT Jr., partner in crime. Little man, tickle man. Right? He's so great, huh? He's so wonderful. Little tickle man. He's so great. But yeah. Well, there we are, my friends. If you guys are down for this clan, join my YouTube. It's clan. It's called Wid Clan. Clan what it do. WID Wid Clan. If you join, yeah, Wid Clan, Wid Clan, Wid Clan, Wid Clan. Oh, what? Oh, Rust. Oh. So I'll catch you. I'm gonna go live tonight. Oh, plus probably in a few minutes, probably me and him will be taking a minute to do the rest. He's almost always sitting with me because you always hear him be like, "Yeah." You like generally hear him say something almost always on my Rust skin videos when the new skins come out. So I'll do a quick video there. Yeah. But tonight he goes to sleep around 10ish or whatever. But I might have to chill with the wifey for a little bit, so probably more like 11ish, 12ish. You know what I mean? It's a bummer. I'm trying my best to get on earlier. Hey, bud, I'm gonna have to move the wire, honey. I'm trying to get on earlier, but it's just I obviously got family obligations. So between all that, I'll do my best to be on. So much love, guys. I'll catch you later, and please, if you haven't followed the YouTube, please follow the YouTube. All right, peace out, y'all.
Gotcha, bitch. Got him.
Everything's under control. Situation normal.
And as usual, I'm sorry for neglecting you, YouTube and Twitch. I will do my best to set up the chat better. And if anybody's out there you're ever watching being like, Jude never responds, what a jerk, please hit me up on the talk and let me know directly so then I can be like, all right. Because if anyone out there specifically is like, bro, I want to say what's up on there, or homie or whatever, I'll do it. You know what I mean? I don't want to burn anybody just because I'm focused on one thing. So just let me know.